Hello YouTube. And if you guys saw my other video of like my greatest numismatic haul, I'm sorry for any imperfections, but I'm still in shock. I mean, that was unbelievable. So yeah, if there's any like mispronunciations, I remember like one time I said like 3 silver dollars, 1 Morgan, 2 Morgans. I mean, I'm sorry, but so what I'm about to show you now, I'm trying to start a new mini sub-series called like My Cool Coins. I'm going to show you a couple cool coins in my collection, like one at a time, and I'm going to thoroughly explain them. And I mean, I'm going to show you some cool coins that are quote-unquote featured in my collection. So here's the first one. It's in my PCGS box here. Pull it out. That's not it. Yep, there it is. Okay. And here it is, an 1842 seeded silver dollar. I mean, you don't see these very often, and when you do, either they're in low grade or they're very expensive, and this is just a really cool piece. Just to think about it, I mean, it's a silver dollar, and silver dollars didn't become very popular until the trade dollar, I believe, and it's just really awesome. I sent it in PCGS last year, came back VF details, unfortunately. It looks a little tiny bit clean near the date, but besides that, it's a very nice coin. So, cool story behind this. So, a couple years ago, I think I was 10 or 9. I think 10. Me and a buddy went to a local ice cream shop in my town, and we noticed in the tip jar there was a wheat penny, and we asked the person on like in patrol at the time if we could see it, and he said yeah, sure, by all means. So we looked at it, and it was only nothing special. It was a 1944 wheat penny. But then he says, do you guys collect coins? And we're like, yeah. And he says, I have a really old silver dollar at my house. And at the time, I wasn't knowledgeable at coins. I didn't, anything past 80s, I didn't really know, like, what types of coins they were. And he didn't know what type it was. So on my phone, I pull up a Morgan. He goes, no, it's not that. So then I go, oh, okay, it must be a peace dollar. So I pull up that. It's not a peace dollar. So then the only other option I'm thinking of is a Ike dollar, but the proofs. So I pull up that, and he goes, no. So then I pull up a Susan B. No. Sacagawea, no. And the presidential dollars. He goes, no. So I'm in shock. I don't know what this guy's got. I don't know if it's American. I don't know anything. And he goes, do you want me to bring it in next week? And we're like, yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. So we come back next week, and he brings it in, and we see this. And we're like, what is this? We didn't even think it was American. But then we took a look at Liberty, and we're like, okay, it probably is. And then we saw United States on the back. So we knew it was American. But we didn't really know what it was. So we looked it up, and it was a seeded dollar. And we're like, oh, that's pretty cool. So so my buddy leaves, and I'm about to check out, and he goes, do you want to buy it? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, how much? I thought maybe he was going to want a couple $100, and I was 10. I probably had $5 to my name, and he was like, I don't know about coins. My buddy does. Let me ask him. I'll text you later tonight. So we exchanged numbers. Later that night, either his buddy didn't know much about coins, or he didn't know what the coin was, but he goes, my buddy says it's only worth 140 bucks. And to me, either that sounded way too good to be true, or it was way too expensive. And I'm being honest, I didn't know the price. So I said, would you take anything less than 140? And he goes, 100 bucks. And my birthday just came up. I had a couple dollars in my safe. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, $100. So there goes all my birthday money. And the following week, I pick it up, and I got this. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Like, I have an 1842 silver dollar. Like, I mean, you really don't see these very often. And when you do, it's really a cool piece. And I was frantic. I don't know if it was a $50 or silver dollar, but brought it to a frame shop. They measured it out, weighed it out. It was 100% on the mark. Got it graded. Came back genuine cleaning VF. And that's my story for this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video.